Hey everybody, Rodman here. Thanks for tuning in to the Philosopher King, a RimWorld royalty Let's Play series about being a benevolent ruler in a benevolent society with these rules and goals, and of course, the projects that you all have voted for me to work on. Picking up where we left off, we have a heck of a lot of cleanup to do. Little imposing, I'm not going to lie, little imposing. So what I'm going to do immediately is switch over from industrial to herbal in the case of everybody but Aberneth. I want Philosopher. You are going to go rescue Jumper. And you're also going to be set on doctoring, as is Bubbaloo. Because I want to get everybody patched up. Now, all of my guests here are going to get care no meds, just so that they get patched up faster. I really want them patched up as quick as I can, just so that I don't have any bleed outs or anything like that. I wanted to go over some tips I got from all of you. Albimayan mentioned that I could definitely use a ranged barricade sort of at the back here. This is, of course, a work in progress, but a ranged barricade so that we can have somewhere for our shooters to shoot and still not be clipped by the uranium slug turrets. So I'll get that done. I'll probably also bump these walls out to accommodate for some additional slug turrets as well. Iscandia mentioned to remember to sort out the weapon storage, so I'm going to do that. The front two weapon storages are going to have triples and doomsdays and orbital bombarders, and then all the other ones are going to have excellent or better weapons that are, let's see, assault rifle, charge, minigun, or sniper. I might add some additional tables, or shelves rather, in the future, but not yet. So a little reminder, we also owe Intalia, which I actually formally renamed Intalia. Before they were Entlia, but I just kept calling them Intalia, so now I've renamed them to be exactly what they are, Intalia. I owe them something. I owe them some urns, I think. Alright, so Jumper's getting patched up. This was the guest that I released that then got ambushed by tribals in the southwest. I have everybody on a slight house arrest, basically until we have all of the mad animals are done, you know, being dangerous. Alright, Aberneth needs rescue. Oh, yes, because you tried to get out of bed and immediately flopped. Got it. Okay, you're hiding in your room. I guess you're patched up, so that's okay. Philosopher, go feed Jumper. Player, I'm going to actually have you go grab your biocoded weapon, because if I don't, I won't remember it's out there. I don't think I'm in any position to take on prisoners, although that might be the nice thing to do. It's just not something I'm going to be capably doing. Oh no, I might be able to take in you. But also, you're surrounded by potentially mad animals. Is this true? No. I think the mad animals are basically done. We have a mad rat and tortoise, and that's it. Alright, so if that's the case, let's go non-bloodlust lift. And Mathis and Zero will be unrestricted. Oops, sorry, dear. That rat's gonna get you. Yep. wildly missing. But hey. Got it eventually. Our roof collapsed because no supports. Yeah. None of these no supports are going to be a problem because, of course, they're too far from physically from where 0 is. 0. Let's have you build roof area right over your head so that you stay dry while you mine. Perfect. Yanshui, I'm going to get you tended to so that that rat bite doesn't get infected. Alright, Jumper, you're able to leave. That's cool. And I did feed you, so you're all set. Not a single round hit. That's funny. Doe, I don't think you want to be there. And this is a shooter 15. Okay. I'm just trying to get rid of all the man-hunted animals so they don't cause problems while we pray or whatever. I think we're all set now. So once I've cremated the majority of the bodies that I've got out here, I will make good effort to gift Antalya some urns and statues to pay essentially for the losses that they've suffered. I guess at this point, my animals can go back to hauling. A boom rat just self-tamed. Okay, I'm going to send the boom rat to the Yorkies zone. Grazing should still be for my yaks and the fox. Okay, looks like we got a grizzly bear scratch. Let's do actually a full health check. So Talon has a left-hand scratch, lowering manipulation. Shay, that's an old scar, old scar, old scar. And then the rest of them are all guests. Argus, how is your health? Okay, your blood rot is going down because you were tended to. Perfect. Yanshui is fully healed. Evernath, kick one of the guests out of their own bed. The reason being, of course, you recover a lot faster in a hospital bed than a regular one. We're starting to get some of the officers, some of the guests here healed up, which is great. But that psychic drone is not going to go over well, I don't think. That's a little unfortunate. So we do have, I believe, all of the urns that we need to send to, yeah, plenty of urns for Antalya. And then I'll probably also send, I'll wait until we've cleaned up a lot of what the raiders came with. Their bows and pilas and spears and the like. I may melt down the spears, but for everything else, what I'll do is I can gift it to Antalya. Oh, some additional Yorkies join. Well, look at this. I have a Yorkie zone. Already good and ready for Yorkies to be gifted. Actually, you know what? Boom Rat, don't even worry about getting... I'll just gift you to Antalya as well. We are a little overweight. A lot of our guests are getting healed. No longer hiding in a room. Mr. Mathis, I would like you to cremate as much as you can, as fast as you can. We're going to risk mental breaks if we don't, which is why I'm doing it. In fact, alright, Faustopia's on Hall 2. I'm going to set everyone to Hall number 1. Maximum hauling, so that we can sort out as much of these corpses as we're able, as fast as we're able. Gonna even leave these front doors open to speed up the process. Alright, launch is ready. And then this next launch group is going to be another Yorkie. We did say 10 urns, so 1, 3, 8, 9, 10. Actually, there. Do it that way. That way I keep... there. I only keep the limestone ones. And then I'm just going to continue sending them sort of a mea culpa, my fault type gifts. Just to recover some of the relationship hit that we got. Also, I don't want bows or pilas. So, you know, there's that. Alright, so that's a huge load to send. Cool. Fire starting spree. Setting everything on fire. Yep. Okay. You done? Cool. Nope, you're not done. Don't you just love pyromaniacs? Having to run around chasing them. Okay, the fire starting spree is over. And nothing significantly got damaged, which is good. These pods are getting loaded up. Not quite there yet, though. Royal Tribute Collector coming. Well, I literally don't have anything for them. So... that's a bit of a bummer. Alright, pods ready. And this gift now squares all of the dead bodies for Antalya. In fact, I think I gifted one extra urn, because I think I calculated that Jumper was going to be dead. And just sent an urn that was Jumper's. Could be wrong about that, but I think that's the case. Alright, Mathis, I'm going to have you cremate. All the hauling animals, of course, are doing a wonderful job making sure that I get, you know, the corpses sorted. Yan Shui is about to go crazy due to high psychic drone and seeing all these rotting corpses. Baspo is going on a ambrosia binge. Let's see if we can't do something about that. Let's go ahead and load. Where's my ambrosia? Where is the ambrosia? Sort by alphabetical. I think maybe you're interacting with it, so I'm not able to load it. Alright, and we'll load that in so we don't end up with additional drug addictions. Oh. I probably have severed power. Yep, I have severed power here, which explains the brownout. Now I'm going to flip to my backup power. Okay, Mathis, you could go to sleep. Actually, flick to backup power, and then go to sleep. Chris! Keep loading. Now, ambrosia is not too addictive. You can eat a few without risking too much of an addiction, but if it keeps going, that's when it gets bad. Alright, so now all their ambrosia is locked away. Inaccessible. Chris, actually, one last thing I want you to do is... No, I'll wait till everyone's up. But I'm definitely going to hit that Psychic Soothe Pulsar that I have here. Once, maybe right now. Once people are awake. And that will help mitigate Yanshui and Poppy and Europost and some of the other mental breaks that I'm near risking. Now, as far as quests go, Adorable Red Fox, I've got 6 days left, but I think all of the tribal raiders are already dealt with. Right, smelt weapon. Bio-coated weapons always smelt, and then I'm just gonna drop the steel on the floor to do it quicker. So let's smelt slag first, because it's faster. What I'm hoping to do is just get a little bit of metal, because right now I'm at 0 metal, just so that I can repair the conduit, which I think Chris is already... No, he's rearming turrets. Of course he is. Alright. Let's go work out this blueprint. Alright. My power is now well into the positives, so we should be okay on that front. I guess there's also a broken down solar panel, which can't be helping either. I'm just going to keep my high priority hauls going until I've got the majority of the kill box or welcoming entryway. I mean, you all know it's kill box, but get that all decorpsed and all of the weapons that I don't want sorted. Also is helping to get all the corn out of the fields. Psychic drone is ending, so the moods should snap back pretty quickly, I think. Asbo is no longer binging on ambrosia, so let's kick the ambrosia out of there. Quest available. A toxic spewer. There may be an unknown threat. It's also 8 enemies. A really good amount of rewards. The except for plasteel might have to do that. The High Stellarch is asking me to do it. Hard to say no. I'll give it a little bit of thought, but that's quite likely. I'll wait until it expires a little bit longer so that I don't have to immediately, right at this moment, decide. Okay, everybody's fully healed. It's also one of those things that probably would be best to do once I no longer have guests. Looks like I don't have enough power to keep everything necessarily on. Alright, to review the smelting, this is all bio-coated weapons, and then all the... Yeah, okay. I like the orders. They work just fine. We have a lot of ICLA and the like to smelt through, so that'll work for me. I can try to conserve some power by shutting off benches that aren't currently being used. We have a lot of filth building up. So let me reduce haul. Mathis and Faustupia, I'll leave you on a little bit higher hauling. And Mathis is going to be sort of a crematorium guy, I think. Oh, Faustupia, you're starving. That's not good. Because I've been on haul so long that nobody's been cooking. That's my fault. But we'll get cooks in there in a second. Okay, guess I'll plug that back in. Okay, so Poppy's helping to clean. Shay, I'm gonna wake you up to cook. Oh, you know, to butcher. Yeah, we have a significant amount of cooking to do because the guests are also not currently fed either. Yan Shui, I'm gonna have you help out as well. Unfortunately, the way I've queued up my butchery, which is probably the correct way to save space, is I have all of the small creatures butchered first because they're not meat dense. So the one tile they take up is less than the stack of meat that they'd normally have. But as a net result of that butcher order, what ends up happening is when we desperately need meat, we add meat to the stockpile very, very inefficiently. But it saves space. Okay, there we go. Mathis is now cremating animal corpses. So... it's looking good. We're starting to get traps rebuilt. Zero is adding to our plasteel. I think I need Zero to add to the actual steel. And we just scanned some additional steel underground. Let's label it. Okay, there should be plenty of food for my guests now. I don't see any shortages at the moment. Jumper is going to be able to leave. We're starting to finally tidy up, which is exciting. Zero, before you walk away, I'd like for these to be repaired. See? Not a lot of work. Alright, what else do we need? We need our supply of wood to be fixed. Also, I'm going to add in a backup animal corpse zone here. Preferred. Just so that my pets can be helping to haul all these animal corpses all around the map and putting them where they need to go. All right, Argus, how are you doing? You're doing just fine. So I let the toxic spewer elapse. I don't think it. Well, I don't think we need the plasteel that badly, given that I can deep drill for it, and it would just start to kill off the crops that I have. You know, that's a lot of Devil Strand to just die needlessly in the fields. So. We're starting to get the barricades up and going. It's exciting. The animals are helping to haul in all the dead grizzly bears. I think we're done with human corpses. Maybe not. No, yeah, it looks like we're done with human corpses, which is great. Yan Shui. Taking a look at the weapons that, yeah, no, this works. Our power is resolving itself. I don't think we're gonna need double walls here. Got a pulse of mad squirrels. Sup them out to be hunted. And in fact, hello, my usually useless guests. I'm going to have you go help hunt. Just because they don't do literally anything else. Bubbaloo. Thank you. So the only one left is about to get shot. Perfect. Or maybe it won't. There. All squirrels down. Alright, Yanshui, I'm going to take you off of cooking now that our cooking emergency is over. Have you plant. Going to continue redesigning the defenses here. So one thing I'm going to start to do is to put anti-sapper turrets within my walls. That's something I'm going to want. And then also to have sort of symmetrical doors here as well. So this door, for instance, is 4 or 3, so I'll move this over 1. And then this other set of doors, honestly, just pointless. Another little trick here would be to have just an overhead roof on the outside so that trees can't grow to block the doors. So we'll just sort of unify our door situation. and make it nice and orderly, which has been a long time coming. Okay, how much longer for Mr. Argus? 3.5 days? You could also, of course, put steel or some sort of flooring instead, but the issue with that, of course, is it gets filthy. Not that you might not care when it's... Yeah. Alright, 0. I'm going to take you off of mining. Or put you just onto construction. Start to redesign our defense walls and the like. A little bit of work to be done. Man, that was some dreadful, inefficient tree cutting, but yeah, oh well. Alright, so the ID deadfall traps getting rebuilt. Of course, these gaps in our walls are going to have to be repaired. And additionally, should build roof over them. Got an eclipse. I don't rely too heavily on solar power, so that should be alright. Oh, yeah. Let's moisture pump that one little spot. I didn't even realize it was a thing still. And then once we have our walls and defenses up, adding in steel turrets, just basic steel turrets for anti-sapper defenses would definitely be another step to take. Alright, so these doors need to be up 1. Seems nitpicky, but someone would nitpick that. So I'll just fix it. And then the 24 apart. Alright. Well, the recovery's going well. I mean, it's taking some time, but we'll get there. And of course, we have some obvious holes in our current defenses. That is not lost on me. Found some more plasteel. Ooh, fantastic, and it's within our walls. That will help out a lot. Good job, guys. Okay, looking good. A lot more of this sort of tidying up to do, but they'll get it done. So one of the reasons I moved everything here is I was going to expand the area we have for turrets out a bit. Which means my power should carry here, where it can't be blown up so easily. We'll get that done soon. Ooh, scan some uranium. I'm getting really lucky with these latest scans. This is just at the end. Perfect. Pretty much every corpse creature is now dealt with. All right, so a little bit of a redesign, not too big. The Eclipse is gone, and soon Argus will be gone, and I'll get all those rewards. Just a reminder about the rewards. Heal Mech Serum and a giant bucket of uranium. Which I'm honestly quite happy about. And that, and I won't have to feed guests anymore. Alright, so the Pilla and the rest of the weapons here that I really have no use for are going to be sent as a gift basket to Antalya. Oh, I am at my weight capacity. I'll get that sent over to them. It's probably going to be only like 1 or 2 reputation. Really not that much, but every little bit counts, I suppose. And in a pretty short amount of time, we cleaned up. Prestige Recon Helmet, Tornado Generator. An unknown threat guarding it. It's kind of far away. It's not that far, but, you know, it's slightly inconvenient. And we're almost done with the corner updates. A little bit longer to go, but we're getting there. And over time, I'll work to beautify... Actually, I don't need that. I'll work to beautify what we just built. Okay, launch one ready. 4. Figured it would be low. I did not know what it would be, because a bunch of junky bows isn't the best gift, if I'm being honest. But our relationship with them is about as high as it has ever been. We paid our dues, I guess. Another thing I could do is make sure that all of my walls don't have debris and the like blocking it in, so that they are safe methods. Deconstructs usually are lower priority. It takes longer to get them deconstructed. Speaking of which, this whole monument has yet to be. Ah, Pukesberry gave birth to 2 fox puppies. I'm going to gift these as well. Foxes make for great little haulers, but I do, and I have said this a bunch, I don't intend to be a zoo. Ever. I don't want that responsibility of all of the animals. So I'm looking to put together another somewhat significant gift basket. That's probably enough for this first one. So we'll load them in. Still seems to me that my wood is a little low. Part of this could be maybe chem fuel processing, or part of it could just be that Yan Shui hasn't prioritized tree cutting over replanting. That's, I don't know, I mean, it kind of looks like we're processing it too quickly. I don't know. I'll watch Yan Shui for a second. No, she's harvesting trees. Yeah, our wood should be going back up anytime. I might also, let's see, 24. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of these. Fix it from the bottom. Okay, it's ready to launch. Let's see. Send it to Erebum. They will like it more than Antalya. Alright, little tweaking of the doors here. But this will be more symmetrical, I guess. In the larger scheme of things. So, and then what I might do is, much the way a ship will have compartments that could flood, but not the whole ship go down, I might compartmentalize my my Bailey walls as well. But if I was to do that, that is for next episode. This episode entirely dedicated to the cleanup of Argus, I guess. If you have any tips, tricks, feedback for me, do drop me a line in the comments below. If you have any suggestions for the polls, whether you're a patron or not, let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll include it. If you are a patron of mine, do submit your own poll ideas on Discord. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. I'll catch you all next episode. Farewell.